Okay, so here I'm going over one of the homework problems. So you have a circle with the given equation 3 times x minus 5 to a second power plus 3y squared equal 3. We need to find center, radius, graph the circle, and find intercepts. So first of all, the equation which they give you, which is 3x minus 5 square plus 3y square equal 3. This is not the standard form yet. So to have a standard form, you should not have any coefficient in front of the parentheses. So to get to the standard form, what you should do, you should divide all by 3. Again, to have a standard form, the standard form, let's review, standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal radius squared. So like you see, you guys don't have any coefficients in front of the parenthesis. So I'm going to divide each by 3, and we will end up with x minus 5 squared plus y squared equal 1. So this is standard form. So we have a standard form, so that means the center h comma k will be to find h, you're checking what you have next to x, which is negative 5, so take the opposite, so it's going to be 5. K, you're checking what you have next to y, since y is only by itself, that means k has to be 0. So k will be 0. So that's the center. Radius square is equal 1, so don't forget that the right side number represents radius to a second power. So radius square is equal 1, which means radius is just equal 1. Take square root of 1, you're getting 1. So we have it. Then you will just graph it, and they asking you to, the second part of the problem, they ask you to find the intercepts, if any. So the second part, intercepts. So I'm going to use the standard form, x minus 5 squared plus y squared equal 1. Let's find x-intercept first. To find the x-intercept, you make y equal 0. So that will be x minus 5 squared plus 0 squared equal 1. And we're getting x minus 5 squared equal 1. And I'm going to solve that using square root method, which means to undo the second power, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And that will give me x minus 5 equal positive or negative 1. Square root of 1 can be positive or negative. So we solve two equations, x minus 5 equal 1 and x minus 5 equal negative 1. We'll add 5 to both sides, and we're getting x equals 6. Here we are adding 5 also to both sides, and we're getting that x is equal 4. So we have two x-intercepts. And next, you have to find y-intercept. To find y-intercept, make x equals 0. So the standard form was x minus 5 squared plus y squared equal 1. Plus y squared equal 1. So to find the y-intercept, you make x equals 0. So we have 0 minus 5 squared plus y squared equal 1. So that will give us negative 5 squared plus y squared equal 1. We're getting 25 plus y squared equal 1. Subtract 25 from both sides. And we're getting y squared is equal negative 24. And this is not true, so stop. There's not true. There's no way that any number, bring it to a second power, will be negative. So also, if you guys don't see it from here, if you will try to take the square root of both sides, you will end up with y equal, and again, under square root has to be only positive number. So no negatives under square root. So what that means, if we're talking about y-intercept, since we can't solve that, so no y-intercepts. So there's no y-intercepts. Okay. Okay. So this is the second problem from homework. I received a message that some of you struggle with this problem. So here you have general formula of the circle, and you have to find center radius. So part A, to be able to find center radius of the circle, you need to convert the general form into the standard form. So what we're going to do in part A, you have to convert general form to a standard form. Okay, so you have x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 8y minus 16 equals 0. So we need to convert that to a standard form. The first step will be move that negative 16 to the right side. So we have x squared minus 4x plus y squared minus 8y equals 16. Also, when I move 16 to the right side, I already start just grouping x's together and y's together. Next, what you're going to do when you group x and y's together, you're going to just put them in parentheses. Okay, because don't forget that we're trying to build the standard form, which is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal radius squared. Okay, so next I teach you the shortcut for this type of converting. So next what you're going to do, you're going to calculate b over 2 from each group, from each parenthesis. So b, it's a coefficient in front of x, so we have negative 4 divided by 2, we're getting negative 2. And from the second group, also you're going to calculate b over 2. So b, it's negative 8 divided by 2, we're getting negative 4. When you have your b over 2's, okay, you already know how the left side of the circle will look like of the standard form. So it's x, and you take whatever was your b over 2, which is negative 2 square, plus y. The b over 2 from the second group was negative 4, so you're putting negative 4 square equal, and we still have that 16 on the right side, so you're putting 16 plus, and just remember this, b over 2 square. So we have 2b over 2, you have to square your b over 2s, and that's what we're adding. So b over 2 square, this is negative 2. When you square that, we end up with 4. So I'm adding that 4 right here to the right side, technically also to the left side, but I'm teaching you with a shortcut. So that 4 is right here. And the b over 2 square from the second group, will be negative 4 squared, which is positive 16. So you see that b over 2 squared, we adding also to the right side. And when you have that, I'll just show work right here. So our standard form of the circle is x minus 2 squared plus y minus 4 squared. It's equal 16 plus 4 plus 16. So we have 16 plus 16. This is 32. And then plus 4, we're getting 36. So this is standard form. And when you have standard form, you can answer all the questions which they ask you. So to find the center, again, h comma k, h is what you see next to x, but change the sign, so it will be 2. K, it's what you see next to y, but change the sign, so that will be 4. And don't forget that the number which you have on the right side represents reduced to a second power. So radius squared is equal to 36. So radius, it's a square root of 36, which is 6. So we have that. B, you will graph the circle. You're going to use the tools on my MATLAB to graph the circles. So you guys can do it. And C, they asking to find the intercepts, if any. So I'm going to start with X-Intercepts. So to find the X-intercept, you make y equals 0. So we have x minus 2 squared plus 0 minus 4 squared equal 36. This is x minus 2 squared plus 16 equal 36. Subtract 16 from both sides. So we have x minus 2 squared. It's equal 36 minus 16. So we have 20. And to find the x-intercepts, just take the square root of both sides, and we have x minus 2 equal positive negative radical of 20. Don't forget that square root of 20 can be simplified as a square root of 4 times square root of 5, which will give you 2 square roots of 5. So x minus 2, it's equal positive negative 2 radicals of 5. And to solve x, you're just adding 2 to both sides. And that will be x equal positive negative 2 radicals of 5 plus 2. What that means, positive negative? That means we have two x-intercepts. The first one will be 2 radicals of 5 plus 2. And the second will be negative 2 radicals of 5 plus 2. So you have to pay attention how they want you to enter those x-intercepts. I think that should be fine. But maybe they asking you to enter x-intercepts as a coordinate. So then you will put 2 radicals of 5 plus 2 comma 0. And here you will put 2 radicals of 5, negative 2 radicals of 5 plus 2 comma 0. If they asking for coordinates. Now to find y-intercepts, the same type of work, you're going to make x equals 0. So going back to the equation of a circle, we have 0 minus 2 squared plus y minus 4 squared equal 36. So we're getting negative 2 to a second power, which is 4, plus y minus 4 squared equal 36. Subtract 4 from both sides. We're getting y minus 4 squared equal 32. And just take the square root of both sides. So this is y minus 4 equal positive negative radical of 32. So square root of 32, you can break it down as square root 16 times square root of 2. Square root of 16, it's 4, so this is 4 radicals of 2. So rewrite radical of 32 as 4 radicals of 2. And to solve for y, we're just adding 4 to both sides. And we're getting y is equal positive negative 4 radicals of 2 plus 4. The same idea, you will have 2y-intercept. The first one will be 4 radicals of 2 plus 4. And the second one will be negative 4 radicals of 2 plus 4. Okay. If they will ask for coordinates, you will enter them as 0, comma 4 radicals of 2 plus 4. And in this case, you will enter that as 0, comma negative 4 radicals of 2 plus 4. So you have to make sure that you will read it how they want you will check how they want you to enter those intercepts. So hopefully that helps a little bit.